Hiya, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. Well, I'd spent a lot of time on the garden the last couple of days, and something came to me as I was chopping back the holly tree. And I thought how it's amazing that when the leaves first come out, they're like this. They're beautiful and smooth, more like a laurel leaf. And then slowly they produce the spikes and turn from that to that, and then become very painful if you grab them without thick gloves on. So it just seemed perfect as an analogy when I pulled the first inspirational card this morning, which was change tracks. Now the holly, it's in its DNA to change and to become prickly as its protection. And then it produces the berries. I don't know much more about it. And then it produced supposedly the crown of thorns. But I started to think about what makes us go from being smooth, happy, contented, to then, as life knocks and the way we deal with ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, the way maybe we let others treat us, we start to produce harsher edges, maybe in our language, the way we react to others and ourselves. So I thought this was perfect for this morning. So I just kept turning the cards to see what the longer message was. And I thought, how do we stop? How do we come back to this lovely, perfect part of ourselves, the smoothness, the contentedness, the joy, being able to go with the flow much more easily. So the next one I got was think things through, and I thought maybe that is the first step. To stop whatever it is that we know we're doing. We know when we've acted inappropriately, incorrectly, when we've snapped at someone, when we've snarled at somebody, when we attack ourselves. We know we're doing it. So maybe if we stop, take a step back and just start to think it through, maybe journal about it. I love just writing things through, and sometimes then I go outside and I might burn those papers in the fire pit, and it allows those thoughts to just float away. You've dealt with it and you've worked it through. Because the next one was make a plan. How am I going to move forward from here? That's all it needs to be. What do I want to do? But don't make those steps too big. Just tiny little steps. What am I going to do next to help me to come back to that lovely place of contentment and harmony? Then this came up, address your addictions. And I thought, so as we think it through, what's at the base of that? And I found myself thinking about how I had self-sabotaged the last couple of days by, I'd probably overdone it with the physical work. Then I was tired. And then I did the shopping, the food shopping, and then I saw those lovely chocolate biscuits. And I was just drawn to them, and I was going, I mustn't put them down. And I thought, why not? I'm going to spend a relaxing afternoon. I'll watch a movie, and I will have a nice cuppa, and I will have some chocolate biscuits. And I did. And then from then on, I had a sugar high. I couldn't sleep that night. And so I totally self-sabotaged myself, where I had been so much in harmony, so much flowing, sleeping well, having my extra magnesium, having deep sleeps, beautiful dreams, and then I self-sabotaged. So there was my addiction. And so I'm going to have a think about how that changes me. Change tracks. I'm going to step back, think it through. Well, I have thought it through and make a plan. But the next step is most definitely forgive and forget. Forgive yourself. What is the saying? Forgive me for my transgressions. Forgive yourself. So I did enjoy doing it. It was nice while it lasted, but the impact of it was far worse. So I just thought, I've really got to get, I'm not young anymore where I can just sail through that. This affects my sugar levels. It So I need to stick to the walnuts and the almonds instead, or a nice banana. But who knows, I might slip up again. But it is that just forgiving yourself and thinking it through and then saying, okay, where do I go from here? And then the last card was just fabulous for it. Go for your dreams. And my dream is to get back to this smooth, beautiful way of being. Shave off those prickles and get back in the flow. So what is it? What is it you need to change tracks on? Have a think through, make a plan. It can be an addiction to a behaviour, to a way of being. It's not always a substance or a liquid or it could be self-harming in some way. If it's something that we're doing that turns us into prickly, harming ourselves and others, then that's normally an addictive behaviour, I feel. And so think it through. How can you serve yourself better? To love yourself more? To change tracks from today? Forgive, forget, and move on. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.